Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Welcome back, guys. Happy Monday. This is Heather Hope with The Inspired Entrepreneur. Okay, so Monday. I like Mondays. I tend to like Mondays. So today is, let's see, I'm flipping through the book. If you haven't picked up my book, it's The Inspired Entrepreneur. It's 366 days of inspiration for the entrepreneur. Let me tell you something. I just told my group this week. My book it's on Amazon. And when I originally put it on Amazon, the weight of the book was different. I don't know what it was. It was something different. The numbers were different. And then when it went live, you know what the numbers changed to? You should go check it out. I shouldn't even tell you. I should just have you go link. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go to the link and go scroll down almost, probably in the middle of the page. It'll tell you the details, like details of the book. It'll tell you the weight. Tell me what the weight is. Put it in the comments section below. Tell me what the date is, or not the date, the weight. The weight changed after I went live. And when you see the date, or when you see the weight, smile, because that's the universe winking at all of us. Like, it's pretty cool. So my group was just like, are you kidding? I'm like, I am not kidding. I can't make this up. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, it's just perfect. Perfect. It's perfect for my book. It's perfect. It's the most perfect thing I've ever seen. Nearly. So go check it out. Okay. December 7th. Always focus on what you want, not how it will happen or the cost of it or how much you will make from it. When you focus on what it is you truly want, everything comes together so perfectly. Oh my God, this is so important. So always focus on what you want, not how it will happen, because you have no clue how it's going to happen. The broader part of you knows, but you don't. You don't know how it's going to happen. We have all kinds of ideas. And sometimes when we have all these ideas, we kind of limit it a little bit, or we hinder it, or we slow down the process, most likely. You can't focus on how much it will cost because you don't really know how much it's going to cost. Like, you don't know if you actually need money or not, because I've manifested so many things without the use of money. Like, money is just, I swear, so often money is super optional. It really is. If you're open to things coming to you in any way, you don't even have to be open to it. You literally don't have to be, like, you don't even have to think about it. You just think about what you want, and the universe will figure out how to best bring it to you. So, hold on one second. Okay, I said, hold on, my phone was ringing. I have to go pick up my husband. So you can't focus on the cost because you really don't know. Don't focus on the cost. It just hinders, because you start thinking of, well, how am I going to make that much money? And how is that going to be possible? I can't see a way, right? And you can't focus on how much you will make from it. Like, if you look at something and like, oh, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to make all of this money and blah, blah, blah. Like, those are so many details that we cannot focus on because it hinders us. It slows it down. All you have to do is focus on what you want and why you want it. That's what Abraham says, like, what you want and why you want it. Because why do you want something? Oh, because it's beautiful, because I love it, because it will be so much fun. It'll be, and that takes out all of the resistance from it. The resistance is the cost of it, how it's going to happen, how it's going to unfold, how much you're going to make from it, or whatever, right? When you focus on what it is you truly want, everything comes together so perfectly. So this is where you get honest with yourself. What do you truly want? What do you truly want? Don't settle. If you settle, you're not going to get anything, because when you settle, it's like the energy is not really there for things that you're settling for. So you might as well go for what you really want, right? I've learned that lesson so many times. I'm like, it didn't work because I was settling. Like, a lot of things don't work when I settle for something less than what I really want. Because the energy is not there. I'm not excited about it. But if it's something that I truly want, I get excited about it. I am truly excited about a super yacht. I mentioned it the other day. I'm still watching videos about them. My dog. I'm just focused on, and I'm not thinking of like, well, how am I going to do that? Well, the other day I did realize it was just this funny moment. And I told my husband, I'm like, I was thinking, I think I may need to be a billionaire after all, because a billionaire, being a billionaire was never really on my list of things to do, to be. It was just, it wasn't, it just wasn't. And now I think it is, because I look at a $300 million yacht and I'm like, so my mind is kind of like thinking, well, if it's 300 million, unless I get it in some other way, right? I probably need to have, like, if I had $1 billion in the bank and I spend a third of it on a boat, that seems kind of crazy. So I may need several billion unless I get it some other way, right? Or, like, I don't know. But it's see how your mind starts thinking. So when you look at the cost, so sometimes I don't look at the cost of things, because I know that my mind is going to start thinking about, well, if it's 300 million, I've been wanting to win 200 million. That's not enough for the boat. You know what I mean? Like, my mind starts thinking of these things, and I'm like, so it's really best to not think of the price unless it really doesn't affect you at all. Like, it doesn't terribly affect me, I don't think, of thinking of these high numbers, or these numbers, let's say. It's just it could possibly just make me want more money, which I did. Now I'm like, okay, so I may need to have several billion. However, my mind could start thinking of, well, how's that going to work, right? So it's just, a lot of the times it's just easier not to focus on the money part, because your mind starts wondering, well, where's that going to come from? How am I going to do that, right? So focus on what you want and why you want it, not how you're going to get it or any of that. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Short and sweet lately, right? Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, guys.